Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to do kind of an analog versus digital comparison. I'm going to take some real pedals, the Qtron Plus and the Qtron. This is going to be in the effects loop of this guy. And we're going to see how close my Fractal Qtron effect got to the real deal. Now I dialed in the Qtron on my Fractal FM3. This was a couple of years ago, and then more recently got the FM9 and been tinkering with it ever since. Was never quite happy with how it sounded, but I think I finally got something that's really, really close. So I'm going to be flip-flopping back and forth between just the filter block in the FM9 and then having these guys in the effects loop of the FM9 as well. Can be keeping the amp and cab sims in the Fractal all the same, so you're not going to be hearing anything different in terms of that. Before we get to FM9 edit, so I can show you what's going on, just want to encourage you to subscribe to the channel. It helps it to grow, and also hit that little like button as well. And if you like the tones that you're hearing from the Fractal, it's going to be available on my website, johnconashiroguitar.com. Okay, so here is FM9 edit. It does say Tonex JM at the top, and that's because a while back I had the Tonex and I was using that in the loop of the FM9. But today everything is just coming from the FM9. I'll really quick just kind of show you what I'm working with for the amp. If you are interested in this preset, this is not going to be on my website, but if you're interested in my John Mayer Continuum preset, which has the Qtron thing on it, there's also a couple other presets that have the Qtron on it. I'll link those in the description box below for you, but this is kind of just for video purposes. So in the loop of the FM9, I have the Qtron Plus going, and in the effects loop of the Qtron Plus, I also have the Qtron, just kind of give it a little bit more level. It's not really making it more pronounced. And that is right here. And then for both the FM9 and for the actual Qtron Plus, we're having the drive in front of the effect, just so we're keeping it similar. So this is my classic reverb signature style amp right here. Here are the cabs that I'm working with and the reverb. And then this is the drive that's going to be on the whole time, the T808 OD. All right, so first let's go ahead and listen to the actual Qtron, and you'll know because I'm going to be flipping this filter block on and off right here. So this is neck pickup with my Michael SX Custom. Again, there's the Qtron in the effects loop of the Qtron Plus. Okay, switching the Qtron off. And then this is the FM9. All right, so off the bat, you can probably tell there's slight difference, mainly in what type of high-end content you're getting. So like what the filter is letting come through. Really quick, let's take you through what's going on here with the filter block. So low pass, second order, and I have some modifiers set here. So right click, here's the envelope follower right here, about 95 Hertz, and then 5282.7 Hertz right here for the max. And you can adjust that. Maybe if I dip it a little bit lower, it's gonna get a little bit more of what the Qtron Plus is doing. But let's just keep it there for now. Oh, and then let's go to the Q. This is all that's happening with the Q. Just found that having another envelope follower on the Q helps to bloom a little bit more, so can give it a try. Go into the controllers. Here's what I have for my controllers settings in the envelope / manual settings right here. And for your guitar pickups, you might want to adjust the threshold a little bit, but this is where I found it to work the best. So like I said, probably a little bit more high-end content with this guy. Let's go back. Let's just play the I Don't Trust Myself chords. So on the Qtron, I'll throw the settings up, but something that I found is the peak is probably it's got to be pretty much off, and then the gain set to maybe around like 9 o'clock works really well. And I believe that's where John usually has it set. So let's do the I Don't Trust Myself. So this is the Qtron Plus with the Keeley Katana. And then let's go ahead and play something up high, just to kind of, and then varying the pick attack with my fingers, just to see how it reacts. All right, let's go to the F9. Again, let's kind of see how it does with the pick attack. So maybe to get a little bit closer, let's just mess around with it. Let's turn the minimum all the way off. Let's see. Now that kind of warmed it up quite a bit, so let's go ahead and bump this max up a little bit. It's getting a little bit too woofy, so let's bump it up. Let's see. Bring it back down. Maybe we're just kind of having some diminishing returns here, but let's just kind of see where we're at. So there's really something I hear in the bloom of this Qtron, and it's really, I don't know, it really sustains with the notes super well, and maybe I can get the F9 to do the same. But if you hear when I'm doing the bending, it's just very soft sounding. So let's see if we can dial that in. Maybe adjusting the attack a little bit. Let's go up here. See what the gain does. Getting closer. I think maybe there's just a little bit more quack going on in the Qtron. Let's see if we can dial that in a little bit. Maybe by, let's see what the threshold does. Now let's bring it up here. I kind of liked it right here. See what the release does. Maybe a little bit more level here. So maybe some of that is also having the Qtron in the effects loop, but overall it's pretty stinking close. One more time, I'm going to just run through just I Don't Trust Myself riff, and then in the comment section below, just let me know what you think. Yeah, I think right there really sounds great. So one more time, going through the settings here. Modifiers, these are the ranges that sounded good to me. Then I also had the Q right here. And then here are the envelope settings right here. And of course the drive is super important. But there it is, the FM9, trying to get it done with that I Don't Trust Myself, with Loving You Qtron type thing, versus the actual Qtron with the Qtron in the loop. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to try and do some more of these, thinking the Qtron might be next, or maybe the Pog 2, which I have here as well. We'll give it a try. Also have the Way Huge Octopus. So we're just gonna kind of have fun with it, having an analog versus digital kind of shootout comparison type of thing. But let me know what you think about it in the comment section below. We'll see you next time.